These stumps don't know what's coming. Heavy-duty machines, relentless power, and the end of an era for stubborn roots. Welcome to X Machines, where brute force meets wild nature. You roll up to a field littered with stubborn roots that have claimed the soil for decades. Most rigs hesitate. This machine does not hesitate. Its hydraulic arms dig deep, clamp hard, and yank with brutal grace. One by one, those stumps surrender like dominoes. When roots refuse to budge, this 300 HP beast tears through the earth like it's paper. With 30,000 lbs of breakout force and a reinforced claw, it crushes stumps in seconds. The hydraulic torque alone is enough to make the ground tremble. Pure mechanical domination. That moment when a 36-ton excavator reaches high into the canopy and brings it all crashing down, like nature answering to steel. The Cat 336E, powered by a 308 HP engine, pairs with the Dennis Cymaf mulcher, spinning at 2,000 RPM, turning solid trunks into airborne sawdust in seconds. This homemade stump grinder doesn't just work, it dominates. It might not shine like a showroom model, but it tears through roots with surgical precision. Rugged, raw, and ridiculously effective. It's built for purpose, and it shows. Cutting a massive root ball isn't just tough. It's a battle of weight, tension, and timing. For pros, it's not chaos, it's routine. You blink and the stump's gone. That's Dipper Fox doing what it does best, turning a 300-pound root into mulch in seconds. No bouncing, no pulling, just raw rotary annihilation. In the middle of dense timberland, time is money, and the Moorebark 2230 doesn't waste either. With a 765 HP engine and a feed rate over 150 F to min, it eats whole logs like snacks. The stump is stubborn, the soil is compact, and every crank feels like a standoff. But this 2-ton rated come-along tool applies up to 4,000 lbs of pulling force, enough to rip small roots right out of the past. This stump was 6 feet wide with roots like steel cables. The Magna-Track backhoe cut deep, but couldn't finish the job. Then came the Cat 966, 320 HP of pure force. One lift and the beast was out. Power meets precision. This root ball was packed tight like concrete. The Harbor Freight trencher may look small, but its 200-ton sub-CT engine and 6.5 HP motor chewed through it with precision. One root at a time, it clawed its way to victory. logs packed in tight like a traffic jam at rush hour. Except here, there's no escape. With 500 HP and a dual-shaft shredder spinning at 1200 RPM, the machine tore through like it was slicing bread. The moment the BH-260 blade touched that mossy stump, you could almost hear the forest hold its breath. With over 1,000 RPM spinning speed and precision hydraulic control, it chewed through solid oak like butter. Zero hesitation, minimal vibration. This isn't just grinding, it's surgical removal in industrial form. When thick, thorny brush meets 330 HP of pure steel fury, there's only one outcome. This D6 crawler tears through like a storm, packing 70,000 lbs of push force and a blade that eats terrain for breakfast. Sometimes it's not just horsepower, it's stubborn power. This stump had attitude, but the winch had patience and pressure. Call it therapy by tension. The operator fed in a full bundle of green branches, thick with knots and moisture. No stall, no struggle. Arpol's 6.5 HP motor powered through it like dry pasta. With up to 2400 RPM on the dual blades, this compact chipper doesn't just chew, it devours. Wet ground, thick brush, conditions that stop lesser machines cold. But the Bobcat T7 Sendy, packing 92 HP and over 3,300 lbs of rated operating capacity, crushed through with total confidence. The forestry mulcher didn't flinch once. pressure washer roared, slicing between roots like a scalpel. No splinters, no kickback, just precision excavation at 1.7 GPM and 2,800 PSI. The gardener's tool turned demolition grade. The blade met the stump, no hesitation. At 2400 RPM and 75 HP, it shredded wood like warm bread. The moment that log hit the rotor, you could almost hear the tension snap. With a 100 HP motor spinning the drum at 200 RPM, it peeled bark like silk off a ribbon. This beast runs off a 12 HP engine and generates relentless pressure, up to 3,000 PSI. You could feel the metal flex, and every log cracks with a satisfying snap. Precision under extreme pressure. A messy heap of roots sits tangled on the green machine, waiting for its turn. Then the Crambo 3400 fired up. 700 HP of twin-shaft slow-speed torque started pulling and ripping like a beast unleashed. That moment when the yellow head swings up and meets dense underbrush, no hesitation, no mercy. The PTO feeds 100 plus HP to the flail head, spinning at 2000 RPM. Branches snap, trunks vanish, and mulch flies. The track dozer clawed through with raw torquoise, its ripper teeth biting deep. Hydraulic pressure, a staggering 24,000 PSI. This isn't clearing, it's domination. The chainsaw hits the hemlock's base and the whole forest holds its breath. At 121 cc, 6.4 HP, and a chain speed of 70 FTS, this beast doesn't hesitate. It carves through centuries in seconds.
There she goes. Here she blows.
We hope you enjoyed the journey. Let us know what you think in the comments, smash that like button, and hit subscribe for more epic content. See you soon.